video is to help you fill out the handout for The Way to Rainy Mountain Part 1. If you click on it, it's going to ask you to make a copy. You'll go ahead and make the copy, and when you do that, you will end up with this document. Make sure that you type in your name, teacher's name, the fact that you're online, and then the date, whichever date it is that you complete this assignment. And this is only the first part of the text. It's paragraphs 1 through 5. If you click here, you'll see that there's an audio recording of the text being read. So if you're the type who likes to listen and follow along as you listen, just click here and you'll be able to do that while you have this document open. There's also a slideshow, and this slideshow has pictures where the writer is describing what the open plains of Oklahoma look like. There are pictures that go with it. And then you can see that there's actually quotes that go with the pictures. So then that way you could tell exactly where it is that the picture is describing in the text. All right. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to read or play the video. Let's just go to number 1 so that you can see what your answers are supposed to look like. So the first question is, based on what you've read about the weather of their homeland, what can you infer about the Kiowas? Find one piece of text evidence to support your inference. So I've already done the reading and I've already highlighted where the text or where the writer talks about the weather of the Kiowa's homeland. So it says here, the hardest weather in the world is here. And then the writer goes on to talk about the blizzards in the winter, the tornadoes in the spring, and how hot the prairie is in the summer. And with all of that, the Kiowas were able to thrive in that area. They weren't just surviving, like they were doing well. And so I would say, and you notice that I got rid of the text that was right here. Normally it says delete this and type here. I had already deleted it, but for the sake of just things being consistent, the Kiowas are a strong and sturdy people. Why do I say that? Well, in the text, the author writes, at a distance in July or August, the steaming foliage seems almost to writhe in fire. And that basically means that the plants are like twisting and turning because it's so hot out there. Okay, so let's ignore because like it doesn't always know what to do. All right. So the Kiowas are strong and sturdy people. In the text, the author writes, at a distance in July or August, the steaming foliage seems almost to writhe in fire. So then I'll say, even the plants struggle to live in such harsh weather conditions, but the writer is suggesting, but the Kiowa people still survive there. They must be strong in order to handle such difficult weather. And that is basically what your responses are supposed to look like. There's a couple more throughout the document, but you want to make sure that you are writing in complete sentences, that you're capitalizing where you need to capitalize, and that you are including text evidence when it asks you to find text evidence.